I bought 5 vintage slabs from eBay last week, and we're going to be cracking these slabs and sending them off to most likely PSA to be graded. Because they're vintage, PSA did most of the vintage grading back in the day especially, so I think it'd be good to get these graded with PSA, because I'll show you who they're graded with in a second, but I haven't cracked them out the slabs yet. We're going to have a quick look at them now, and then we're going to crack them, and then we're going to inspect them. So let's have a look at these slabs. Right, okay, let's have a look. So we've got the 5 slabs here. So the grading company is PokeGrade-graded, which is a British company. I hadn't actually really heard of them, so this is why I bought these slabs, because they were what I think was quite a good deal. But you can let me know, and I'll give you the price at the end of the video. So we've got the PG grading slab. Here we go. The first one is the Heracross from Neo Genesis, which has got a lot of holofoil on there. We're not going to look at these too much because I'm going to crack them and then we're going to inspect them. But so we've got that. We've got the Heracross Neo Genesis. Very nice card. Next up, you might see a pattern here. We've got the Steelix, also from Neo Genesis. Oh, sorry, this is both 8.5s, near mint to mint. Actually, this has got a nice hollow to it, but we're going to go through that in a second. That's the Steelix. Ooh, next up, got the Meganium, so one of the big 3 of the starters in Gen 2. Lovely card, 8.5 on that one as well. And then we've got the Feraligatr, so the second of the big 3, 8.5, near mint to mint. Very nice. I mean, these slabs are very similar to PSA. They're actually probably a bit nicer than PSA because they haven't got that frosted effect. They're very clear. So it'd be actually a shame to crack them, but we have to for not monetary value reasons. Just for, I mean, these would be going in the personal collection. So, but you know, we may as well get them in a highly regarded grading company. And then the final one, which you can probably guess, is the Typhlosion, and that's a mint 9. So that's the best grade of the bunch. So they're all 8.5s except the Typhlosion, which is at 9. And so I'm going to go off, I'm going to crack these. I'll come back on a different day to do this, but it'll be on the same video, so I'll see you guys in a second. But we'll crack them and we'll inspect them, and then I'll probably go through what I think grades they're going to get when we send them off to PSA, because obviously they might not get the same grade. I mean, I don't think PSA do 8.5s anymore. So we're going to crack these, but I did just want to say that I grew up in the 90s, that 90s kid, and Gen 1 Pokemon, yeah, it's always going to be my favourite. Gen 2, I never really collected any of the Gen 2 cards. That was like, I kind of stopped with Pokemon cards by then. But I did play the games, so the Pokemon Silver, Pokemon Gold on the Game Boy. And they were really nice games. So that's pretty much as far as I got with playing the game. Well, no, I did play more of the games, but these were like Gen 2, Gen 1's top. Obviously Gen 2 I still have a lot of love for. And I saw these as a bundle deal, made a silly offer that I thought was a silly offer and he accepted, so I didn't actually expect to win them. But I'll tell you the price at the end. But let's get these cracked and I'll see you in a second, but it'll be another day for me.
A few moments later.
Right, okay, we're back. So I've cracked them all out the slabs. I've given them actually a good clean with a cloth, just a soft e-cloth. Gave them all a good clean. There were some actual bits on the cards, and there were some quite stubborn bits. So what I did was actually just gave them a little scratch, but seemed to come really well. I haven't actually damaged them in any way, so don't worry about that. But let's go through them. So we've got the Steelix first up. So we look at it initially. Centering looks pretty good. A little bit thicker on the left-hand side there. Top and bottom looks good. So centering looks definitely within the realms of the 10 tolerance. Left side again, a little bit thicker. The back's looking pretty nice. We'll quickly go through it. We'll go through it properly. So look at this hollow. It's really cool. It's really subtle, but I really like it. It's very different, and that sort of dark, that cavey background is really cool. I like that. So, right, I think so. Looking at the card, if it focuses nice, here we go. So it looks really good. I can't see any scratches on the hollow foil. It's quite a tough one to see because it's a bit darker and obviously quite subtle. Can't see any. Can you see any scratches? There we go. Get the light there. Can't see anything. Can't see any scratches. That's really good. What's at the top? That's part of the design. Yeah. So front looks really good on this Steelix. Back we've got this one corner here. Let's see if it focuses. There's a tiny nick there, if you can see that. Next corner we've got, it's pretty clear. Let me try and focus these better. There we go. Right, next corner is perfectly clean. Top, very good. Need a tiny bit of whitening on that side and maybe the edge, but that could just be the light shining from it. So all in all, that Steelix looks good. So that's a good size. So I got 8.5 on the PG rating or grading. Next up, we've got this stunning Heracross. I mean, look at the foil on that. There's so much foil. Look at that. It's even got pincer, Gen 1 pincer, and obviously Heracross is basically like the Gen 2 of the pincer, which is really cool. So they're squaring off, it looks like. I like that little touch. Again, centering looks good. Maybe a little bit bottom heavy on the left a bit thinner, but again, good centering on this card, same as the Steelix. Back, okay, yeah, it's got a little bit more on this left side, it's a bit thicker. Top and bottom, looks good. Centering, let's have a look. No, I can't see, again, I couldn't see any marks on this. Check the holofoil. I don't see any scratches. For like 25 years old, these cards are in amazing condition. I wonder when they were graded, like the date of them. But look at that holofoil. That looks really. Shame there's not a swirl or anything, but that has a lot of holo on there, and for it to be pretty immaculate is really good. So yeah, so those first two, very impressed with. Next up, we've got the Meganium. So this I got a bit worried. I was like, oh my god, is it faded? You can see how it's so like. That green just looks so sort of white and pale, but I did check online, and that is how it is. It's like a very, very pale green, which makes me think it's faded, but no, it's all fine. What's that on there? Is that anything? I don't know if that's part of the design. I need to look into that. No, yeah, I'll double check that. No, I think that's part of the design. I will double check that on the beginning, but so it's centering. Looks good. Yeah, looks very good. Back centering. Yeah, good, I think. Looking good. Look at these corners. Yeah, sorry. You can see there's a little nick there in that corner. Edge looking good. Little tiniest nick there. Again, tiny nick there. And a little bit edgeware down there, is it? All in all, pretty good. I'd probably say this is not quite as good as the other two condition-wise, which is a shame, but very smart. So again, this got the 8.5. Let's check the holo foil, looking really good. Can't see any scratches. So again, yeah, lovely. That's looking good. Well, I've got two left. So we've got the arguably the biggest two of the bunch, the Feraligatr. Love this artwork. We see a little swirl there, we'll go through that in a minute. Centering, a little bit left heavy. Top and bottom looks perfect, but again, all within, I think, the scaling realms of 10s. So let the back centering, yep, very good. And then nothing on the surface, I don't think. So everything good, we've got a swirl on there, we'll go look at the holo in a sec. Let's just quick check the edges. Edges, a little bit of whitening there. With the corner, sorry. That looks perfect. Perfect. Oh, we've got a little bit of whitening just there. So that might knock it down a touch. But to be fair, these are looking in really good condition. Yes, you see you've got a little swirl just at the top there. Nice, good holofoil, looks really smart. Actually, I did notice, can you see here? Yeah, we've got a little bunch of hairline scratches up there. Now I wonder how penalising that will be, because I think I heard that they're more penalising if the scratch goes into the design of the Pokemon. Whereas, you know, this is like nowhere near the Pokemon. Let's try and get a better angle of it. It's quite hard to see, but I think that was about, there you go. There you go, you can see that? So that's not great. So that's the worst holofoil of the bunch we've seen so far. And that again, yeah, Feraligatr got the 8.5. But other than that, it's really clean. So all these cards are, 25 years old, they're looking good. I'm really pleased with this. And I did buff them up quite well. So I feel like I made them in better condition than they were in the slabs, that's good. And finally, we've got the Typhlosion. This one got the Mint 9. The PG, so this was arguably the best card condition wise, and yeah, centering looks absolutely bang on, top, bottom, left, right, ideal. Back centering, fraction heavier on the left there, but again, pretty much bang on. Surface wise, can't see any marks outside of the hollow. It's good, that's just a bit of hair, I think, at there. Yeah, there's a hair. Get that off, right. Let's have a quick check the back of the edges. Pretty good. Good, there's like maybe like tiniest amount of, that's perfect corner, that one. Really good. Surface back here. Oh, what's that? Oh, just some dust, guys, no worries. Don't worry about that one, that's all good. Yeah, this is a stunning card. Look at that artwork, I love that. The hollow is quite understated on this card, quite subtle again, a bit like the Steelix. You can't really see a bit more there, but there's not much of like a shine to it. It's definitely hollow. But yeah, this is looking really good. Again, I can't see anything on the holofoil. Holofoil looking perfect. Yeah, I can see why this one got a 9. This one is arguably the best looking one. Look at that, that's stunning. Right, so that's all 5 of them. I'm really pleased with that. They look really good. So I do have a dilemma to make. So, well, firstly, I'll tell you how much you paid for it. So we paid, so it was on eBay for £312 was what it was listed at. I didn't even do any research into it. I got, you know, a bit carried away, but I put a silly offer at £250, so knocked £62 off, and he accepted it. So I was like, oh, Jesus, okay, we've got those coming. So it was, yeah, £250, we got it plus £8 special delivery postage, so £258. You can let me know if you think that's a good deal or not. Obviously we cracked them, so it's going to cost us more to regrade, but I'm really happy with that, so you let me know about that. The next thing is, so PSA, I don't know if everyone's heard, I think it's just for international, but I think they're extending their delivery times. So I believe that it's going to be going from a 45-day business day turnaround to a 65-day, and they're also increasing the cost of each card to be graded. So that's a bit like, oh, do I want to wait so long, you know? And it's just getting harder to grade PSA if you're abroad, especially with Trump's tariffs. Oh, that's quite a hard thing to say, isn't it? But yeah, so, or do I go with Ace now? Do I just get, because they're going to be for my personal collection. So should I just get them done with Ace? It'll be a lot quicker. It will be cheaper. I don't know. Let me know. I need help in the comments. So if you can let me know who I should grade with, and I will go with the majority. So whether PSA or Ace, all right? So just comment below PSA or Ace, and I'll go with the majority, and I'll stick by that, and we'll do that. But yeah, I'm so happy with all those. I think they look really good. I'm going to get them in sleeves and card savers now to make sure they're all protected. And I'm probably going to put a bit of weight on them just to keep them nice and flat, so they're nice, perfectly ready to go for grading as soon as I get them ready to go. But yeah, that's it for today. I thought a bit different. Quite enjoyed that. It was good fun. And let me know what you think. If you think I got a good deal, who I should grade with, and then I'll see you for the business update, which will be hopefully on Sunday this weekend. And yeah, we've got a lot going on, which is really good. So look forward to seeing you then. And yeah, that'll do me for today. So thanks all. See you soon.